the rush to reopen things, and not just start the reopening process, but like 0 to 60, we're just going to fling open the doors. This thing's over, hope for the best, tells me that people haven't really even begun to grasp what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
It seems like we've just come to a place where, I'll be blunt and say, it seems like people stayed home for a month, if they even stayed home in that month, and decided that was their limit. They were bored with it.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we have to sacrifice, some of the vulnerable to get things back open and back to normal, then so be it. That sacrifice is worth it. That's what it feels like sitting on this end, is that people have essentially decided, yes, some people are going to die, but oh, well, like that's just the cost of doing business. It doesn't feel like we learned a whole lot then. It feels like the exact same sort of institutionalized ableism that people like me have been trying to say for years, like, hey, ableism is violence. It's not just some like, ooh, whoops are bad. It's violence. It hurts us. It puts us in danger. It kills us. And now we have such a blatant example of that coming to fruition, this idea of, well, vulnerable people, you're going to have to fend for yourselves because the rest of us need to get back out there. So you'll figure out something. And if you don't, yes, inevitably some people will die, but so what? I mean, my wall on social media is full of, well, people die in car crashes and people die from the flu and people die of heart. It's so sad, too bad. That's just life. We don't shut down the economy for that.
Right.
It's amazing how quickly we swung to, we're just going to accept a certain amount of death as inevitable, as opposed to a national tragedy, right?
Yes.
Like we have death tolls that are nearing 9/11 levels every day.
Yeah.
And yet I haven't seen a single, have you seen a single news piece that's like, let's string together some stories of who these people were and really, talk about our dead, or let's put together a memorial where we write out their names somewhere a la 9/11, or like, we have all just sort of shrugged